Huh. All right. I think last time I haven't gotten around to editing the I don't really I just put it together whatever, but I haven't done it yet. Um last last week's it's yesterday's for me. Um but I think I forgot to put it in meow mode, the cat piano. So I think it's just regular mode, which is so sad. Um oh, let me not forget to turn on the game sound. I did that one week. All right. So we're here in the Pokeball Draft League. We're in week 6 this week. Um, and our matchup this week is a little bit scary. We are 3-2 at the moment, so doing pretty good. But we're matched up against Charizard Y Venusaur, which is a little bit terrifying for my team because I don't have that many good answers into it. Um, like, yeah, like my Prankster Weather Setter is the Whimsicott, which can only set up the sun. That's gonna help them. I do have Auroras, which can be helpful, replacing the sun, but still very terrifying. All right, so what we have here. Well, let's go over the team first. So they have Mega Charizard Y, Venusaur, obviously very strong duo. Venusaur can throw out a bunch of sleep powders, can also be Life Orb with really impressive damage. Charizard obviously hits like a truck. Then they've got Gallade, which I'm actually pretty afraid of this week. Gallade is kind of like Psychic Fighting is a weird type combination for my team, and like they didn't bring the Medicham last week, but like a lot of my good answers to it are really terrible into the rest of this team. Like Mega Skarmory would be great into Gallade, but like it's bad into Mega Charizard. And they also have Heliolisk, which is another thing I'm a little bit afraid of because of the electric type attacks, of course. Um, they've also got Mega Sableye. Now this thing's probably not going to Mega Evolve. It's probably just going to be base form Sableye. And it can set up the sun for them, of course, which is scary. Can do other crazy things. I've literally played against Sableye already twice in this league, and those were my 2 losses, both against Sableyes. Because I had a cross-division match that was also against a Sableye, and now I'm against another Sableye. Curse of 1,000 Sableyes. I hate that Pokemon. Yeah, and then they've got Slowbro. Slowbro, obviously, slower, bulkier, Trick Room option, potentially. Toucannon. I actually kind of wanted to draft Toucannon a little bit. Toucannon's super underrated for 2 points. Gets skill link, like Bullet Seed Rock Blast. Obviously, like neither like those aren't gonna want to go into my Annihilate, but my Annihilate is also weak to Beak Blast and can get burned from it. So it's you never know. Then they got Alcremie. Alcremie can boost up their teammates with Decorate, another very scary potential Pokemon, especially because like it's hard for me to bring Skarmory this week with the Heliolisk and Charizard. Then they've got Aggron, base form Aggron, not a very strong Pokemon, whatever. And then finally they have Dragapult, and Dragapult obviously very fast, can use support moves like Will-O-Wisp, can also just use Shadow Ball and destroy my Annihilate. So they have a lot of pieces that are good at taking down my stars of the show, and so I'm a little bit scared. I'm not gonna lie. Starting off my team, I do have this Whimsicott. We've got Moonblast, Safeguard, Tailwind, Light Screen. Safeguard is in case they are like running Will-O-Wisp on Dragapult, or if they're like Sleep Powder on Venusaur. Protects against both of those for 5 turns. Tailwind is very important this week, so I can outspeed their key Pokemon. Notably the Venusaur. The Venusaur in Sun, I want to be able to outspeed that. Moonblast hits the Gallade, of course, and we're running super special attack investment. We are running Focus Sash on this, and we are also running a lot of special defense, not speed. You might be like confused why I'm doing this with I'm running so high special defense with the Focus Sash, but like I probably shouldn't. Actually, now that I'm looking, I did couch with Akaberry for this, but I'm not running Akaberry. I think I actually want to switch to Akaberry. I think Akaberry's better. Because I can live a heat wave with this. Oh, go back in. Yeah. I think Akaberry is better. Maybe. Potentially. But then the Venusaur, I don't know. Maybe I go Focus Sash and just do more speed. It's tough. It's very tough. What I'm worried about is Fake Out from Mega Sableye, right? Because I'm not Ring Protect. So that'll break my Focus Sash. I think this is fine. Alright. Yeah, and then Light Screen, of course, gonna reduce the damage of the Charizard, of the Venusaur, even more. And also, like, things like Slowbro. If it's special Dragapult as well. Next up, we've got this Annihilate. We got Protect, Drain Punch, Rage Fist, Rock Slide. Rock Slide, obviously for the Charizard. I'm running Life Orb this week. I needed Life Orb to get the key damage roll on that Charizard. Because I have to run Jolly to outspeed the Venusaur, guaranteed in Tailwind. Yeah. We've got Drain Punch as our fighting move. The only, like, Pokemon I'm really going to be hitting with this are Heliolisk and Aggron. Like, I don't need close combat, and Drain Punch is nice for the extra healing, because I'm taking Chip from Life Orb. And obviously Rage Fist, because it's broken. Then we got the Aurorus. Of course Aurorus coming this week, because it's great into the Charizard. We're running Choice Scarf again, but this time we've got a really interesting set here. Oh, I forgot to change my nature. That would have been bad. Not Timid. We want Jolly. That's right, we're running Physical Aurorus this week. Ancient Power, I didn't like as much because if they run like a little bit of bulk on Charizard, I'm not like really able to KO it in one hit. And so by running Physical, because Charizard's special defense is so much higher than its physical defense, I can run Stone Edge, and because like Aurorus' highest base power rock move that isn't Meteor Beam for special is Ancient Power. Like, at least give this thing Power Gem. Like, this thing deserves Power Gem. Kind of annoyed that it doesn't get it. So yeah, we have to run the Stone Edge with the attack instead of the special attack, which is a little bit of a bummer because it's going to do less damage to everything else, but whatever. We've got Ice Spinner, Icy Wind, Aurora Veil as well as the last couple of attacks here. Obviously, it's just Snow Warning. This thing is guaranteed to outspeed Charizard because of the, even outside of Tailwind, because of the Choice Scarf. I don't know why I backed all the way out of that. No, I don't want to train. No, hold on. I'm so bad at this. Okay. We've got this Mega Gyarados next. It's a very, very standard set with just the Crunch, Waterfall, Dragon Dance, Protect. Felt like the better Mega here. But the Intimidate's not really going to affect the Gallade. Moxie, didn't really see coming into play really as much though. Anyway, this thing's great into the Dragapult specifically. After a Dragon Dance, of course, you're gonna outspeed and kill it with Crunch. Actually, I don't know. I probably don't outspeed it after a single Dragon Dance. But I can't really do much to me besides like Will-O-Wisp or something, and I still have Tailwind as a potential option. Yeah. Next up, we've got this Rotom Heat. Absolute go to the season, and I think it's going to be another great matchup for here this week. It's the same exact moveset as last week, actually, with the Overheat, Thunderbolt, Will-O-Wisp, Protect. But this week, we're running White Herb. Will-O-Wisp is here specifically for Gallade. I'm really, like, I don't have many answers into the Gallade, so being able to burn it is a huge deal. And, like, it also is great for, like, Toucan, potentially. Mega Sableye if it wants to go for Foul Play. It could be Physical Dragapult as well. So you never know. And Overheat can OHKO Venusaur in the sun even without any special attack investment. Thunderbolt does a ton of Charizard. Like, I have no special attack investment. I need the speed is the issue, because I wanted to outspeed Venusaur and Tailwind. And then I also need a lot of bulk because Charizard still does a ton of damage to this thing without the bulk. So we got max HP and some special defense. And then finally, we've got an interesting set here. We've got Dr. Gargle with Toxic Whirlpool, Sludge Bomb, Protect with maximum special defense. If I can get rid of the Gallade, this thing actually just goes kind of crazy. And the Slowbro, I guess. Like, I've got leftovers on it. Toxic Whirlpool, Sludge Bomb, Protect. Like, it's going to be able to stall out things like the Charizard. Not the Venusaur as much because it's going to be immune to the Toxic. But I can just Sludge Bomb as well. Sludge Bomb going to do a ton of damage. And then we've got... Yeah, like, if it's Mega Sableye, they're going to Magic Bounce. But... Or, yeah, Magic Bounce. But it's just going to be immune to it anyway. Yeah, I like this thing a lot. I didn't really need a Draco Meteor because, like, everything on this team besides Sableye is taking... And Aggron is taking neutral damage from Poison. I could go for Dragon Pulse for the Dragapult, but to be completely honest, Dragapult's not my biggest concern with this team. And I like having the Toxic Whirlpool stall option. Like if I get this thing in Light Screen, it's gonna take a ton of hits from anything, even if it's like Earth Power, Life Orb, Earth Power from Venusaur. This thing's still gonna eat it very, very well. So yeah, that's the team this week. I am a little nervous. I think this is a tough matchup, and I don't know. I think there were a couple of Pokemon that I could have brought that it would help against certain things. Like, I think Skarmory could have been great for Gallade and Venusaur, but I was just so worried about the Charizard. Honestly, do I really need Gyarados? I feel like Gyarados isn't actually that good here, despite resisting Charizard. But the problem is, like, I don't have many Charizard resist. Like, it's just these two. But these two are very special Poke. You know what? I'm going to actually, live right now, we're going to make a Skarmory set. And we're going to get rid of Gyarados. Because I feel like I'm not really using Gyarados in this matchup. Ever. Where's the Skarmory? Skarmory. Alright. Definitely need Protect. Definitely want Brave Bird Iron Head. Is it Roost? This thing is Rock Slide 2. Hold on. Let me open my calc real quick. Hold on. Hold the phone. Skarmory. Mega Skarmory. Does Rock 2 or Rock... Do I need Rock Slide? Ooh. Okay, in Tailwind, they're not like a super bulky Charizard. Even if they are super bulky Charizard, I can KO them in one hit with Rock Tomb. I actually think I like Rock Tomb better than a Rock Slide here. So I don't miss. So I'm actually gonna go Rock Tomb. Yeah, we're gonna go 32 attack. How much speed do I need to outspeed Dragapult in Tailwind? Like guaranteed outspeed. Let me I feel weird like doing this right now. Oh, I always outspeed Dragapult in Tailwind. That's right. How much do I need to outspeed Chlorophyll Venusaur in Tailwind? Just doing a quick calc real fast. Alright, I need... You know what, let me just calc to always outspeed Charizard outside of Tailwind. That sounds like a better calc. Timid Charizard, 32, plus speed. 23. Oh, I have it literally. Okay, this is literally the perfect set right here. That's incredible. I'm gonna go Sturdy so I don't switch in and immediately die to a Charizard. Heat Wave or Weather Ball. I actually like this Skarmory set now. I think this is way better than what I would have done with the Gyarados. Anyway, I'm glad I do this thing with the team, because I always find things that I'm like, I kind of want to change that. Not always, but sometimes. And it's nice. All right. We've got the team. We're ready. Let's get into the match. See ya. Alrighty. It's go time. We're here. We see pretty much what I was expecting. There is the Heliolisk, there is the Sableye, the Venusaur, Charizard, and 2 Cannon. I was kind of expecting all of those to show up. Wasn't completely sure about the Alcremie, but that is here. Thankfully, this Skarmory actually looks really good here. Apart from the Heliolisk. The Heliolisk is the problem. Right. Like, I don't hate this. And then, like, you in the back for game 1. This seems like it could be pretty good. This Rotom Heat looks very, very strong here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this game 1. And we're gonna see what happens. The Heliolisk is going to be a little bit tough to deal with, and the Sableye potentially as well. No Gallade is really nice. Let's see what the lead is. Interesting. It's Heliolisk with Venusaur. Interesting. I think I set up a light screen and protect. And see what they want to go for. Are they switching into Zard? God. Sableye. I'm gonna get the light screen up. What is Venusaur going for? Sleep Powder. Okay. Interesting. So, I'm not gonna let them know that I'm Vital Spirit. They might Encore. Actually, I probably do need to let them know I'm Vital Spirit. They could... Okay. The thing is, they can't Encore me if I click Safeguard. I'm gonna click Safeguard and I'm gonna switch to Skarmory. Fake out? What are they doing? Sludge Bomb. So they're just gonna KO my Whimsicott. But I'm okay with that, honestly. Cause now I can go back into Angry Bird. I'm gonna click Rock Slide, Mega Evolve, Brave Bird. I like clicking Rock Slide here because there's a decent chance they could switch into Zard. Yeah, there's a decent chance they could switch into Zard here. They don't end up switching. They could click Sunny Day as well. That is another option. It's probably Sunny Day, Sleep Powder into Annihilate, if I had to guess. Protect. Okay. It's not... Is it just foul play? They didn't go for... They went for an attacking. It's probably foul play. Icy Wind. Angry Bird avoids the attack. They're gonna see that I'm not Defiant. I can switch to Rotom here. And I do like just going for Brave Bird again. Let's see what happens this turn. They could obviously go into Heliolisk. They don't switch out. This might be Sash Venusaur then. Quash. Angry Bird, you are the GOAT. It's not Sash on the Venusaur. So they do have Quash. Interesting, good to know. So it's Fake Out, Quash, Icy Wind. They might not have Encore. In comes Heliolisk. I think I just overheat it. And then switch to Annihilate. Because I'm gonna get the, I should have overheated the Sableye. That was a mistake. They're gonna get Zardin, actually. I'm assuming this is probably Zard. It is Zard. So we're gonna get this overheat off. Gonna do big damage into the Charizard. It's probably dead to a Thunderbolt. It might be dead to a Thunderbolt. And they know I have Rock Slide as well. And Icy Wind. I'm okay with this. Like, they can't touch my Rotom. The light screen does wear off. But I can just Thunderbolt. And, like, do I Rock Slide? Like, I think I Rage Fist the... I think they protect. So I think I Rage Fist into this. Okay, that's a good play then. Hopefully I get an Icy Wind off before I attack. Encore into that. So they do have Encore. I am able to take out the Sableye though. So I think I can sack Skarmory here, right? I think sack Skarmory. I think I can just win this straight up with Rotom if I sack Skarmory this turn. Although, what's Helios' base speed? $109. Okay, Helios is probably faster. Yeah. So I'm gonna go into Skarmory. I'm gonna click Drain Punch into Helios. They're probably gonna KO both of my Pokemon here. But I think that's okay. Because I think Rotom can win the game. They could also miss a Heat Wave, potentially. I could have protected Annihilate. Yeah, I could have protected the Annihilate. But they clicked Air Cutter. Hold on. That's actually very, very good. We go into Rotom. Okay, in order to have any chance, they need to attack my Skarmory. No, the correct play is protect Skarmory, overheat Heliolisk. Because I outspeed Charizard and can kill it with Rock Tomb from this range. This is the correct play. Because they could protect their Charizard. Yeah, they're going to protect their Charizard. But I did get the call right. So if I hit this overheat, the Weather Ball... As long as I hit this overheat, this should be a game 1 win. They actually survive. No, they don't, because of solar power. Alright. And then Rock Tomb will KO Charizard from this range, and I'm faster. And that is game 1. Yep. Okay. We win game 1. Cool. I'm definitely going to mix it up for game 2. The Sableye was a little annoying, I must admit. So we know the full moveset though. It's Fake Out, Quash, Encore, Icy Wind. Lead Aurorus seems pretty good, actually. Like, Aurorus plus... I like I need Whimsicott for Safeguard. But do I really? I can just go this. I need Skarmory in the back, I feel like. And then I like Rotom here. I think this is a good team to use. Like, because if they lead Zard against my Aurorus, it's not good for them. Like, I can... Okay, the Sableye also notably doesn't have Sunny Day, we know. Helios and Salty. Interesting. I don't hate Aurora Veil, actually. Because they can't set up the sun. And then just Drain Punch Heliolisk. Let's just do that. Because, like, they're probably going to want to decorate. If they, like, because if they don't decorate, then they're clicking, like, Moonblast or something, right? If they do decorate, they probably protect if they decorate. It's Shed Tail. Oh, it's Shed Tail. Oh. I didn't realize this thing got Shed Tail. If it's Charizard, that could be a problem. Potentially. I am getting... It's Caesar Salad. Toucannon? Okay, I'm gonna break this sub. I would assume. I'm assuming this sub gets broken. Yeah. Get the Life Orb. Damage. And it is Decorate. So the question is this Beak Blast? I think the answer is I just switch into Rotom. It could be Rock Blast into that slot, but I think I switched to Rotom regardless. And then I think I just Rock Slide and maybe get a flinch. Because this Rock Slide is going to do a ton of damage, no matter what happens. And Toucannon's not very fast. So we're going to switch out. Hit the Rock Slide. Does half of Toucannon's health. Rock Blast. Okay, yeah. So Rotom's gonna go down here. I knew that was an option, but I think it's fine regardless. Is this Decorate? Again? It's Dazzling Gleam. I'm not gonna take that much damage. Okay, I thought I was gonna take less damage, to be honest. But now I can go back into Aurorus. And I can go for... Ice Spinner should KO. They probably think it's Blizzard. Does Ice Spinner? Yeah, Ice Spinner should KO. Yeah, nice. And then we get this Rage Fist off into the other guy, which might also KO. Because it's Life Orb. It doesn't. That is actually very bad that doesn't KO. Citrus Berry. Interesting. So now I'm just going to go down here. And I'm locked into Ice Spinner. But I have Skarmory in the back, which feels good into this endgame. Because if it's Charizard, I have... It is Charizard, so I have Rock Tomb, which should OHKO it. And I can Ice Spinner this, Mega Evolve, and Rock Tomb. I think I win this game. Because I do still have... I could have doubled into the Charizard, but I think there's a chance this guy has Mystical Fire as well. I do have the Auroraville up still, though. Drought. Helping Hand. You should die to this Rock Tomb. Yeah, you go down to Aurorus. I think this Rock Tomb should KO. It lives on 1. One of them dodged? Be Skarmory? Skarmory, you are my hero. This game still isn't over. Well, it might be. Your speed's dropped. This Ice Spinner... Yeah. This is my play to do this. Full uses Protect. I'm Ice Spinnering into Heliolisk, though. I forgot that was faster than me. That's right. Ah, yeah. That's my bad. Although... You're taking Solar Power. There's a way I can win this. There is still a way I can win this. I need them to get greedy with their Charizard and try to protect it. They didn't. Okay. Yeah, and I'm dead to this Weathered Ball. Okay. Game 3. So... Interesting. Interesting. The Heliolisk is a problem. The Heliolisk is definitely a problem. But I think I actually have a way around it. I have an idea. I think I go with Dragargle here. Dragargle with Rotom. And they could decorate Bullets or Rock Blast. I'm trying to like weigh my options here. I like having Skarmory. I like this, honestly. This feels good because, well, it's really slow compared to them, though. I don't have many options to outspeed. I kind of need Auroras. And not Annihilate, probably. Yeah, Annihilate didn't feel great there. I like this. Yeah, I forgot my Auroras wouldn't outspeed their Heliolisk with the Scarf even. That's... I might have been able to EV that? I don't think so. Ah, I might have been able to. This is a little scary in case if the Venusaur comes, actually. Not really, because I have 3 things that are good. I have a lot of stuff that's good in a Venusaur. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Gob Gob and Cole. Okay, this is... I was kind of ready for this exact lead, though. So I can do... I'm going to click Whirlpool. Lock this guy in, potentially. Or lock whatever they switch into in. Or... I'm gonna Whirlpool it. And I'm going to actually overheat the Sableye. Because in the sun, this might KO. It's probably bulky though. It probably doesn't KO, but it's probably close. I have very high special defense. Fake out into Rotom. They have Ancient Power. I'm going to tank this pretty well, though. Not as well as I'd like, to be honest. Oh. Oh, they got the boost. Shoot. Alright, well, they did get the boost, but I am going to click Toxic now. And I can switch to Aurora, which is going to nullify their damage output. The speed boost is what's really the problem here, though, because now it outspeeds my Auroras. And my Skarmory, actually. They're gonna Encore. I should have... Dang, I'm like... I knew it was coming, but... Yeah. Does so much damage. Are they gonna get another boost? They probably are. Nope. Why did it go in that slot? I didn't click it into that slot. Alright. I'm just gonna Whirlpool again. I'm forcing them... This is like... I'm making plays that forces them to... Like, this play is forcing them to attack my Auroras. Which means Dragargler just gets to stay on the field. You have a speed boost. You didn't need a Quash. Okay. So, Auroras does go down. But I'm gonna hit this Charizard with another Whirlpool. Like, it's taking damage ever so slowly. And I have leftovers, so, like, I'm not really taking damage. And this Charizard doesn't have Weather Ball. Like, I used Heat Wave in the last game. So, I am in a pretty tough situation right now, to be honest. But I think if I go... Whirlpool again. And Protect. That boost really kind of screwed... The Ancient Power boost really screwed me over. Okay, they go for another Ancient Power, and it's into the Protect. Like, they're taking a ton of damage with the Zard. And your Gargle still has a lot of health. And they can't switch out the Zard. And my Encore ends. But the Whirlpool notably doesn't end. I'm just going to Sludge Bomb into the Charizard slot. They could go for Encore again. My play is switch in Angry Bird, to be honest. I think I want Rotom to stay alive. And I have Sturdy in case it is a fire move. In case it is a heat wave. Encore? I'm just Encoring the Whirlpool again. Like, it's not the end of the world right now. Ancient Power. It does do a lot. Why is it attacking to that slot? That's not the slot I attacked into. Hello? This is okay. This is still okay. It's so weird that it attacked into the Sableye, though. That shouldn't have happened. Whatever. Whirlpool, Mega Evolve, Protect. And this notably, the good thing about this is that this snow is going to end soon, so Heliolisk Weather Ball is not going to be able to... Heliolisk Weather Ball is not going to be able to do super effective damage into me. So we Protect. They Quash. The Air Cutter. The Air Cutter tried to not miss. I respect it. Or the Air Cutter hit both. But I'm going to get Leftovers Recovery. And we're going to click Whirlpool again. And Charizard goes down. Now, it cost me a lot of HP. But the thing is, they're going to have a really hard time getting rid of my Dragargle. They have no way of setting back up the sun, so Heliolisk is useless. What is it? It's the Toucannon, actually, next. They're going to Encore Skarm. Am I still Encored? Yeah. I think I want to get rid of this. I'm actually okay if they Encore my Skarmory here. I'd actually rather Skarmory go down than Rotom. Hold on, what was I doing? Yeah, I want to Whirlpool into Gob Gob first. I want to get rid of Gob Gob. And we're gonna Rock Tomb into... Yeah. I'm letting them Encore me. Which is okay. They're gonna probably Rock Blast into that slot. Swords Dance. I did not realize that that thing learned Swords Dance. That is interesting. So, Dr. Gurgle ends its Encore. I can Protect. I don't know how much... Oh, is this... I'm gonna Protect both. And just try to get this Sableye dead. You know what? No. I'm switching into you. And I'm clicking Protect. I'm gonna get a heal for the turn. They Encore into that slot. And they also Rock Blast into that slot, which is a very, very good turn for me. We're gonna get healing. And Sableye does go down here. So there's no Quash available on the field, which is very important. And it is Heliolisk, which is useless, especially into my Rotom. So I can actually just double into this to Cannon. We're gonna double into it. It might take out my Dragargle, potentially. But I think it's okay if they do that. Volt Switch is not gonna do, like, any damage. Hit him with the Thunderbolt. Does a lot of damage. They're not gonna take me out, I don't think. Oh, it's just barely. Okay, they just barely take me out. This is gonna be a tight one. I'm gonna protect both here. How do they win this game? They win this game by protecting one of their Pokemon. I think I need to eliminate that possibility by doing this. I don't think they have Protect. So it's Volt Switch into that, and Rock Blast into... Oh, I could have protected and won the game. I could have just protected that and won the game. Well, if that's their play, I can Rock Tomb... Overheat. If they Volt Switch into Skarmory... They're gonna Volt Switch into Skarmory. I think I Rock Tomb this, actually. Yeah, they Volt Switch into Skarmory. I think I lose. Oh, I think I lose. I'm just barely too low. Because I have Overheat. This... I don't know how much this Volt Switch does. $36 to $12. I think it's gonna be just enough. Yeah. I need them to like super min roll. Like maybe that was a super max roll. Yeah, I think that's it though. Yeah. GG. Ah, so close. Man. GG. Like, I didn't think... If I just protected this, I thought they were gonna protect their two cannon. Unfortunate. Like... The Ancient Power Boost really was the problem there, to be honest. TBH. Like, if not for the... Like, it did... Yeah, the Charizard was just doing so much damage with that Ancient Power Boost, because it was able to do more damage to my Rotom then. No. The Ancient Power Boost, the original. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I did get a little unlucky there at the end. I'm not even gonna lie. But what it is what it is. See ya.